about a couple of minutes. It's like, I don't know how many minutes, like about 20 minutes, about 20 to 18 minutes left until the command. Huh. Right. So. Let's see. Let's see. Turn on microphone. Think it's good. Safe. Okay, good. Okay, it's good. Give me a sign it's good. Alright. 22 minutes until the command. It's called Bruce. There's a Montrose Jr. Cowboys who starts on the pole for today's race. Keep that in mind. Yep. Let's talk some more. There's Ryan Blaney. Okay, that's better. I turned off the camera to my profile. Everything looks good. Alright. Yeah. Can't wait to. Takes like 2 to 3 minutes for the commercials to fly by. For those of you that are watching this stream, well, there's 0 viewers yet in the stream. So if any of you that's watching that doesn't watch NASCAR and it's not into NASCAR, maybe you can watch the stream when it's done. Whatever, I don't know. Maybe I can teach you while you watch the stream on what NASCAR is. So when I get a viewer, and if it's a NASCAR, if it's not a NASCAR, if it's somebody that doesn't know what's NASCAR, then I don't know, because I don't know the viewer is, and they're not even chatting. So. That was a little fart. Ryan Blaney is starting 5th. Ryan Blaney is starting 5th. Good job, Ryan Blaney. So Martin Truex Jr. is in the lead and goes to 2nd in the point. Carlos in 3rd. 4th is Kit Rossi. 5th is Ricky Stenhouse. 6th is Kevin Harvick. 7th is Ryan Blaney. 8th is Denny Hamlin. Kurt Busch is 9th. Ryan Newman 10th. 11th is Casey Kane. 12th is Austin Dillon. 13th, Kyle Busch. Jamie McMurray is 14th. 15th, Chase Elliott. Matt Kenseth 16th. Quinn Boyd 17th. Logano 18th. Eric Jones 19th. And Daniel Suarez 20th. That's your point standings. So far, 0 viewers. There's Jimmy. Jimmy Johnson. If you guys didn't know, Jimmy Johnson is my favorite NASCAR driver. If you're NASCAR fans and you look at the number 48. Hall of Fame, Ryan Blaney. NASCAR America Hall of Fame on Tuesday. Alright. DeSantis Jr. One of the reporters are going to talk to Lucas DeSantis Jr. after the commercials. Okay. Only 15 more minutes until the NASCAR race goes on. So I'm pretty excited. And if you guys want to wonder, my picks for Pocono are Kyle Busch, Ryan Blaney, and Dale Jr. I think Jimmy Johnson is going to start in 14th. It's not bad, but it's not bad qualifying 14th. It's not bad. Okay, it's an okay qualifying, even though it's not in the top 10. It's good. Oh, here comes the reporter talking to Ricky Stenhouse. Yep, it's really sunny in Pocono. On NASCAR RaceView mobile, on NASCAR RaceView on my iPad, it says that the NASCAR race is going to start in 6 minutes. But yeah, it's just to. It's because the reason why it says 6 minutes on my iPad and also HP Mobile, it's because it's until like 3 o'clock. It's a countdown to like 3 o'clock of when everything starts to the command starts. Chris Busher. That's this music. Chipsplate.com/cook. Cooks some fabulous food. I love that commercial song. Oh, one viewer. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna check who's the one that's watching right now. Let's open up a new tab. Hold on. How do I open up a new tab? Okay, never mind. 0 viewers. He left. Whoever is watching. Why are you gonna leave right away? I mean, I'm speaking right now. Just because you didn't really hear me speak, it doesn't mean you have to leave. Okay, never mind. There's something wrong with my microphone or something? Let me check. I don't know. I don't know why people are not really watching my stream right now. It's just. Alright, we're back. Monster Energy Series. Yes. Yep, the point stand means Clint Boyer, 33 points back. Because he wrecked because Clint Boyer, he wrecked the car at Indianapolis. That's why he's like 32 points behind the cut line. Yep. Can't believe Casey Kane is in the chase. It's been since Atlanta 2014 since his last win, and now he finally gets one in Indianapolis.
So was I the basketball?
No. Yeah, recording. It's a live broadcast. I named it Google Hangouts Live number 2, 2017 NASCAR Monster Energy Cup Series Overton's 400 because that's what the race is called. Yeah, I saw them. I told them. Yeah, I told them. Well, no, it's personally mine. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Well, it's simple. It's just, interaction. Sorry, guys, that was my dad. Well, no one's even watching it right now. Nobody's even watching the stream right now, so. It's almost time for the command. It's almost time for the command. It's 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. Here we go. Here we go. It's time for the command. Here come the command. Mark Smith, yep.
Here today to honor America, up our national anthem, Robin Smith. And signing the national anthem, Robin was granted his future for the deaf and hard of hearing. By the dawn's early light, Lord, so proud to be held, at the twins shall speak, with God's stripes, the bright stars through the night, for the red fox we watched, were so gallantly streamed. Yeah, the rockets right there, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, still as that star-spangled for the land of the free. Mark Smith, Nixon, the longtime NASCAR owner and team builder, passed away 100 years today at the age of 63. Network is related condolences to the family. Time now, big starters for the Hangouts.
Here we go.
Here's the starting lineup for the Overton's 400 at Pocono. Row 19, Jeffrey Earnhardt, Overton, North Carolina.
Jared Pope, Stanley Washington. Row 18, Steve Allen, Offshore, North Carolina. Clay Gardner, Florida High School Junior.
Row 17, Corey LaJoy, Annapolis, North Carolina.
David Raven, Unit Dallas, Georgia. Row 16, Colette, Alpine, California. Landon Castle, Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Row 15,
Ty Dillon, Welcome, North Carolina.
Matthew Miller, Hickory, North Carolina. Row 14,
A.J. Allmendinger, San Jose, California.
Paul Menard, Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Row 13,
Austin Dillon, Welcome, North Carolina. Eric Amarola, Tampa, Florida.
Row 12, Chris Busher, Prosper, Texas.
Dylan Hart Jr., Forestville, North Carolina.
Row 11,
Danica Patrick, Roscoe, Illinois.
Ricky Stimhouse Jr., Olive Branch, Mississippi.
Row 10,
Ryan Newman, South Bend, Indiana.
Trevor Bain, Knoxville, Tennessee.
Row 9, Kurt Busch, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Michael McDowd, Glendale, Arizona.
Row 8,
Kyle Larson, Elk Grove, California.
Matt Kenseth, Wisconsin. Row 7, St. Johnson, Pocono, California.
Chase Elliott, Dawsonville, Georgia. Row 6.
Casey Kane, Enumclaw, Washington. Brad Keselowski, Rochester Hills, Michigan.
And now, the top 10 starters. Starting 10.
Joey Logano, Middletown, Connecticut.
Starting 9.
Eric Jones, Byron, Michigan.
Starting 8.
Daniel Suarez, Moro, Mexico.
Starting 7.
Clint Boyer, Emporia, Kansas.
Starting 6.
Kevin Harvick, Bakersfield, California.
Starting 5th.
Brian Blaney, Hartford, Ohio.
Starting 4th.
Denny Hamlin, Chesterfield, Virginia.
Starting 3rd.
Jamie McMurray, Joplin, Missouri.
Starting 2nd.
Martin Truex Jr., Mayor of New Jersey.
And starting on the pole,
Kyle Busch, Las Vegas, Nevada.
that's the starting lineup for the Overton's 400 at Pocono.
9 different winners in the last 9 races this season. Hey, we did get that MRN fan vote early. Remember that? Well, results are in. 40% of you say that you believe Ryan Blaney will repeat here at Pocono. Of course, he won here in June, so Ryan Blaney with 40% winning that fan vote. Boy, those precious playoff positions, they are going fast. Not much time remaining in the regular
Ryan Blaney.
season. Let's find out what's going to happen this afternoon. Let's go back upstairs to the gentleman who will anchor our coverage for the
So 40% of the vote is Ryan Blaney.
moments ago here the front comes once again with the cars delight as everyone's set and ready to go racing. Regular season winding down. Can't talk enough about that, Jeff Streakel. The fact that there are 6 races to go and notables on the outside looking in or close to hanging on to a spot of the playoffs. Well, why don't we start with the pole sitter, Kyle Busch. Now, he has pointed his way inside of the top 16, so he's good, but not great. I mean, he needs a victory. He's going to lead the field to the green flag here today. Others like him, McMurray, Casella, tons of them in, but, you know, there's just no guarantee, Joe. You've got a lot of hungry bodies on the outside looking in like Clint Boyd. Joey Logano is there. Dale Jr. is there. A.J. Allmendinger, as we get ready to go to Watkins Glen a week from today, that need a win if they're going to get in. And obviously, 20 races in, 6 to go, time's running out. And among those 6 races are some pretty difficult racetracks. Plus, you honestly start to put it on raceway here today. You won here 4 times in your career, accomplished a lot of this racetrack. The pavement has changed since you raced here at the Tricky Triangle, but this is still a very difficult racetrack. No, it's a very, very difficult track. And what makes it difficult right now is that we've got some youngsters down course practice. And luckily, they tore some brakes up. People made mistakes. We got a lot of speeding penalties down pit road. But all in all, the track is in fantastic condition today. It's really smooth. There's a lot of grip out there. I'll keep right now really fast. These drivers are checked up. Jeff's already mentioned the guys that are in trouble, but he can catch up. But he can get that top 16 in points. And that's all in their mind right now. We don't have to tell them that you have to solve these questions today. Well, you know, one of the things that's going to make this race interesting, Joe, is the fact that we're going to see some strategies play out on pit road. A lot of whether or not you go to victory lane or not, it's going to depend on not only what happens on the racetrack, but on pit road. Now let's go track side.
Race fans, it's time for the most famous words in motorsports. Here to give the command, please welcome the Vice President of E-Commerce for Overton's, Peter Hangouts.
On behalf of the employees and customers of Overton's, welcome to the Overton's 400. Now, drivers, start your engines!
Cars come to life here at the Tricky Triangle. The Overton's 400 is coming up next. So these are 5,000 locations all across the country. But no matter where you're at, there's only one thing you can be sure of.
All right, too. That was pretty good. Now there's the point standings. There's Dale Jr. 110 points back. A.J. Allmendinger 140 points back. wow. I mean, Junior's got to win in order to make the playoffs. Junior's got to win this race. All the Junior fans will be happy, really happy. Is this gonna be maybe Junior's last to win? If he wins Pocono, it's gonna be really emotional if he wins this year. The Dale and our Junior. Really emotional. Dale and our Junior. $69 degrees at Pocono. It's not really that hot. It's 24, to be exact, it's 24 degrees Celsius, but still, it's okay, the weather. It's like,
Jimmy Hamlin, three-time winner Kurt Busch, and Jimmy Johnson. Dale Jr. and Casey Kane each have a pair of wins here. Single wins belong to Matt Kenseth, Brad Keselowski, Joey Logano, Ryan Newman, and Martin Truex Jr.
Brad Keselowski.
And most recently, the winners, first time ever, Chris Buescher, this race 1 year ago, and Ryan Blaney, who went to victory lane in this race back in June, just a couple of months ago. When we come back, we'll take a swing around the racetrack and bring in three more voices. That's next from Pocono Raceway. This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
Hey, Danica Patrick here. When I
all right. So Kyle Busch is starting on the pole, and second is gonna be Martin Truex Jr. It's kind of, I don't know. Sorry. This is kind of gonna be interesting. This race is gonna be pretty interesting, if I do say so myself. This race could be interesting. It could be close. Maybe my picks could be right. Maybe they could be wrong. I don't know. I predict Dale Jr., Ryan Blaney, and Kyle Busch to win this race. So I don't know if that's going to really happen because anything could happen. It could be unpredictable sometimes at the tricky triangle.
Still sitting down on pit road. The stages for today's race, 50, then 100, and a final 60-lap run to the checkered flag on a track that we call the Tricky Triangle, and for very good reason. And to help us explain that, three other folks from Motor Racing Network will help us follow the action here this afternoon around this big 2.5-mile racetrack. We're going to start down in turn number 1. There, as always, from Barrie, Vermont, it's Dave Moody.
Thank you, Jeff Striegel. Good afternoon, everybody. Pocono out to Pennsylvania. It's going to be the lane of the lane at this turn. So, number 1, modeled after the old Country Speedway, the Country, New Jersey, one of the most storied venues in the history of American motorsport. Moderately done at a sweeping left-hand turn. Inside line by far to the advantageous place. It's a long front straightaway, and that encourages drivers to put it down 2 wide, 3 wide, 4 wide, 5 wide. We've even seen a 6 or 2 wide. And when you get to turn 1, anything more than 3 wide is chancy to say the least. Watching the process go from 6 wide to 2 wide can sometimes make for a lot of entertainment. Like we say in the racetrack, we'll cover it all. Now let's go to the other end of the long pond straightaway. Hopefully that'll let us not back my head. Good afternoon, everybody. The long pond straightaway on the next race to Pocono, 3,055 feet, and that's what connects turn 1 to turn 2, otherwise known as the tunnel turn. It's a corner that's 8 degrees, modeled after the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and it's a corner that'll turn you 2/3 the other way, and you're going to take that at relative high speed. Well, see, speed's approaching this end of the racetrack at about 180, 185 miles an hour. The key is to get the car rolled down easy to the bottom of the racetrack and then get a good run off of the tunnel turn. Double wide here can work. 3 wide, you're really asking for trouble. We've seen a lot of that over the years at the top of this triangular layout. Once they clear turn 2,
It's off onto the short chute, which ultimately leads the field to turn 3. And our dealing with Connecticut's timing. All right, thank you very much, Mike. And good afternoon, everybody, from a billboard overlooking turn number 3 as the cars lead turn 2. We'll still on to that short straightaway here at Pocono. No the whole has the short chute. We've got plenty of time to make the pass or set up the pass on approach to turn 3 with that 1,780-foot straightaway. Once into turn number 3, it's back onto the brakes and onto the 6-degree banking. That does make up turn number 3, a long sweeping corner. Up the fans, Milwaukee Mile in Wisconsin. Inside lane is preferred there, and the inside lane will be preferred here as well because of that limited banking. Drivers often call the exit of this corner the most important area here at Pocono. Sometimes they'll block the straightaway over NASCAR. I'll put it for you. Turn number 3, Pocono Raceway. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have a beautiful day to be standing outside to follow today's action of the Overton's 400. And one of the nicknames for this track is the Turkey Drive. From what we've learned here in June and what we've seen in previous races, it's pretty tricky to start off the strategy. Pocono Raceway. Let's get a report on what some of that strategy may be as we swing down the road. Headed by O'Reilly Auto Parts. We'll start Mr. Tricky himself, Winston Kelly.
Well, Joe, there's always been endless strategies here at Pocono, as you saw at the stage racing. Let's add more to that, more than we can cover. But let's talk about some of the key data points. 50 laps the first stage, 50 the second, 60 the third. A lot of times this racetrack, they'll run backwards. The stage will be raced, and that's about 37 laps that they can go on Sunoco fuel. Another interesting data point is somewhere between 12 and 14 seconds behind the lead is when you can come out and say it's about neutralized. Worried about it's not racing by direction, and it's so fast that you'll be fewer guys that can run down pit road. Look for Kyle Busch and his team to try to run away.
At their disposal for today's event, Winston, which is more than enough based off of the tire wear that we've seen. Now, the tires do wear. That means the lap times will be a touch slower. So tires and how you use them strategically is going to come into play. When you choose to put on 4 tires, that means more time on the pit lanes in the competition. You may even put on right side tires. We may see some teams do left side tires only to set up a strategy play later in the race to change the right sides further in the event. It's fantastic and it's fun to pay attention to. Strategy racing, and we're going to see it today here at Pocono Raceway.
Lots of strategy, guys, that's for sure, but something that can totally turn your strategy upside down is a mistake here on pit road, and this is the place that can trip you up. It is a wide pit road, maybe wider than any other pit road. The pit boxes are large. It is a long pit road, and that means you've got to maintain pit road speed for an awful long time. Maintaining that 55-mile-per-hour pit road speed, that is so important to crew guys. Not over the wall too fast. Hang on to all the equipment. Don't let a tire get away. All of the pitfalls that happen in pit stops, and they all come into play and into focus, particularly later in the day. You need to be perfect, the strategy, and the execution of it. And that's what we're watching down here on the turn 3 end of pit road. Also covering the action down here after spending some time with Kurt Becker in our pre-race studio. He's
especially on social media. We saw a variety of different strategies here at Pocono earlier this summer, and we're going to see the same here today, especially as we draw closer to the playoffs and there are a number of teams that remain winless and outside the championship picture. Now, expect crew chiefs to gamble. There's going to be a lot to keep up with, to stay up to date with everything in today's race. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at MRN Radio for live updates and photos.
You'll see the one that goes second. That report from pit road was presented by O'Reilly Auto Parts. Summer's heat can drain your vehicle's battery. So stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts and have your battery tested free of charge. That is the professional parts people at O'Reilly and help you choose the superstar battery that's right for you. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts. Better prices. All right, Rusty, let's break it down.
So Kyle Busch is going to choose the outside lane for the so Kyle Busch is going to choose the outside lane for the start, and Martix Jr. is going to be on the inside.
Leaving turn one, so on and so forth. This will happen about 4 times. Now, one thing you got to remember is this racetrack has got 4 corners. That's how we break it down. Turn one's got the most banking. The tunnel turn is already a little bit flatter, and turn 3 is the very flattest corner here at this particular racetrack. So it's a compromise for the crew chiefs, the drivers, to get their heart and car really handling good. We'll see the fastest speed at the end of the front straightaway over 200 miles per hour. And I'll tell you what, that's where the race is just going to come in. That's what happened to Jimmy Johnson here last time in June when he had that front problem. So take a look at that. This is going to be a hard one today. I can tell that a lot of these drivers have got self-induced pressure, and they're wanting to get it done today if they haven't won yet. Rusty, our pit road guys, we're talking about the strategy for this race. And looking back to June, we saw the first cars coming in at lap 14 and trying to plan for the end. How do you map that out as a crew chief driver? Yeah, that's the reason I wasn't a crew chief. I don't know. I just passed the throttle. I said we learned about fast, but then I let you step for you about that. And I'll tell you what, I hate strategy racing. To me, it sucks. It's just a pain in the butt, and I don't like it. I like those drivers that drive hard and get after it. And let's see where everything ends up. That's my opinion.
So we'll put you down for. I have a feeling we're going to see a little bit of both. Hammer down time is now just a
corner away. Strategies coming up throughout the race. The dog is on the pole. You realize he has not won a race in over a year. Kyle Busch getting ready to lead the field of the green flag here at Pocono with Martin Truex Jr.
alongside then Jamie McMurray and
Jimmy Hammond. They're together in row 2. Ryan Blaney, Kevin Harvick, row 3.
Clint Boyer and the rookie Daniel Suarez
in row number 4. Another rookie, Eric Jones and
Joey Logano. They are side by side in row number 5. Here comes the field now, working off turn number 3. Pace car set to head pit road. Everybody on their feet.
Front grandstand to the Pocono Raceway and for the start.
Here is the Motor Racing Network's Joe Moore.
Here comes the field, led by a couple of Toyotas, Kyle Busch and Martin Truex Jr. in the front row. Green flag is out. We're underway in the Overton's 400 on the
Here we go.
even, and the drag race continues going to turn 1.
Martin Truex Jr. goes way to the left-hand side on the front straightaway.
Here comes Hamlin. Trying to pass Martix for second.
Truex on the inside.
Hamlin in third, McMurray in fourth, and now they're side by side for fifth. Ryan Blaney to the inside. As the field exits the tunnel turn for the first time.
And Kevin Harvick will get back in the line just ahead of Daniel Suarez and 2 car lengths ahead of Joey Logano just inside of the top. It's a good side by side.
Oh, trouble. Wow. Oh my God. Eric Almirola, Chris Buescher, Danica Patrick. Wow. Oh my God. Even Matt Kenseth. Matt Benedetto. Wow. A crash on lap 1. Michael McDowell too. Let's see what happens. I think Mackenzie got loose a little bit to Jimmy Johnson, but Jimmy Johnson didn't get any damage, and then Michael McDowell got spin too. Eric Almirola got involved, Chris Buescher, and yeah, and even smashed into Danica Patrick too. Yep. Mackenzie even smashed into Danica Patrick, and there goes Austin Dillon. Austin Dillon too, he wrecked. Yeah, Paul Menard got limited to Austin Dillon. That's what caused Austin Dillon to spin. Well, at least some of the cars don't have that much damage, so I'm gonna continue. Since I'm going with, I don't know, is that full bush or something? I don't know. Wow. Ay, wow. Yeah, kind of got into Austin Dillon. Pocono kind of got into Austin Dillon.
The front end of the midfield board is just absolutely trashed. As a matter of fact, Eric is climbing into the ambulance now.
Yeah, it's working out. Okay, guys, sorry about that. It kind of went a little bit off.
Really, the biggest problem is the grill was just came full of mud and grass and dirt. They put 4 new Racing Eagles on the car, and they sent that back out. That has allowed the crew also time now to think about what they saw, and if they need to make.
Why are they going into the grass?
Thanks, Postman. One of the other drivers involved was
NASCAR race view is really weird. Get back on the track, guys. Why are you guys going on the grass? Get back on the track. Thank you. Cowboys staying out. More track staying out. Well, obviously, because no one has to pit right now. It's simple. She didn't really have nowhere to go.
She mentioned unfortunate, and obviously for the 8 drivers, this is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
I'm Steve Post, co-host of MRN's Wing Nation. Join Aaron Everett.
Wow, that was really awkward. A wreck on lap 1. How do you imagine that? A wreck on lap 1. Wow. I mean, sometimes wrecks happen on lap 1. Sometimes on lap 1 there's wrecks, maybe. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Disaster. I don't know if people are even typing in the chat right now, but I don't know if anybody's typing in the chat. because I can't access. So can't really access. Let me open up a new tab. Right. Let me see. How many are watching right now? We have one watching. Nobody typing in the chat. I like this. I obviously like it because I like my own videos a lot. Yeah, but I like my own videos, you know. How about my microphone? Let me see. Check my microphone. Let me see. Let me go to study. I mean, the microphone is really good, so I guess it's really good. I guess it's doing good. I don't know. Kenseth, Kenseth is so far like 28 points ahead of Clint Boyer. After that wreck, I don't know. I don't know if Matt Kenseth's going to be behind the cut line or over the cut line. Because Matt Kenseth just wrecked. So, got it. So Kyle Busch is staying out for the pits. And Austin Dillon just, I don't know. Austin Dillon just came out of the pits. Austin Dillon is staying on the lead lap. So Mark Truex is pitting, right? No, Mark Truex is not pitting.
Corners, making a lot of progress, and then we got to turn 3, and everybody just stacked up, and I saw some smoke, and I saw some cars stopped, and I got piled into from behind, and sort of drove into the accident. So I haven't seen a replay. I have no idea what happened in front of us because of that, but sort of not even a whole lap.
Disappointed Eric Amarola out of the race early here today at Pocono.
MRN's Care Center updates are brought to you by Blue EQ. Blue EQ Maximum Arthritis Pain Relief Cream and Blue EQ Continuous Pain Relief Spray. Both penetrating and odor-free. Use the pain 2 ways.
Who's
and
watching
live
now?
life.
Cycle restart coming up in 1 lap. Dave Mooney, we race at a number of different racetracks, and when we go back under the green flag, it is always exciting. Doesn't matter where we are, but Pocono,
Me watching.
unlike any other, when you drop the green flag and they head in direction at 200 miles an hour, they're 2, 3, 4, sometimes even 5 wide. That is not like anywhere else we go. That long front straightaway, you can make your sandwich and eat it between turn 3 and turn 1. And it gives these drivers a lot of time
to think and plan and maybe ponder a maneuver and then take it halfway down and see how it works. Third of the way there, and then by the time they get to turn 1, everybody's on a different plan. Just 6 wide, and they got to get funneled down to 6 wide if they expect to take it through the corner. We don't see that anywhere else on the circuit.
All right, we're going to go back under the flag. Great looking way for joining our broadcast. That was on lap 1. So hopefully we'll get underway and get some laps on the cars. Kyle Busch lines up once again as the race leader alongside Martin Truex Jr. Denny Hamlin, Jamie McMurray, they make up row 2. Row 3, Kevin Harvick and Ryan Blaney. On the 4th row for the restart is Joey Logano and Eric Jones. Row 5,
Joey
Brad
Logano.
Keselowski and Chase Elliott.
Set to go from 11th is Casey Kane. 12th on the restart will be Daniel Suarez. Then Clint Boyer 13th. Jimmy Johnson 14th. 15th.
Who are you watching?
16th, Kyle Larson. Ryan Cook will go 17th. 18th, Trevor Bayne. Taylor
Only two.
They are the figure laps of 21st, Todd Dillon 22nd. Colvin 23rd, Corey LaJoy 24th, Chris Buescher 25th. 26th is where you find Landon Castle. 27th spot, David Riggins. 28th, Derek Cope. 29th, Austin Dillon. Stephen Light completes the top 30.
Stephen Light, too.
It looks like this. 31st, Paul Menard, then Michael McDowell and Jeffrey Earnhardt. 34th will be Trey Galdi. 35th for the restart, Matt Kenseth. He's got some work to do. So does Danica Patrick. He'll go from 36th. Then Matt DiBenedetto and Eric Almirola. And just from here just a few moments ago. Those cars involved in that crash coming off turn 3. That's where the field is now, moving into turn 3, coming around to see the green flag. The Geico restart coming up. Great news. There's a quick way to save money. Switch to Geico. Go to Geico.com, and in 15 minutes, you can save 50% or more on car insurance.
Well, let's see if we can complete a lap or 2 or 3 or more. Here comes a pace car on pit road. Let's put him back under the
Here we go. Green flag.
This afternoon at the Pocono Raceway. It's in the air. And Kyle Busch is on the grid. Outside. Another Toyota who is inside. That's Truex. He will now tuck in line behind Kyle Busch as they head back to turn 1.
First battle right now is side by side for 4th place. That's where Denny Hamlin has the bottom of the for the 4th position now. Ryan Blaney gets the fender out in front, trying to grab that position. Denny Hamlin down to the inside behind them. Kevin Harvick pulls to the inside of Eric Jones. Here's Blaney. He'll grab for it. Hamlin falls a bit and stacked up behind them.
Using outside left was Ryan Blaney takes that 4th spot away, pulls away by a couple of car lengths over Denny Hamlin on approach to turn 3. Then that's up the back we were talking about, led by Kevin Harvick. Here comes Kyle Busch leading the field, getting a nice run out in front of Martin Truex. Early behind him, followed by Ryan Blaney. He's there along with Denny Hamlin and Kevin Harvick.
A little bit of a 3-wide final back for the tail end of the top 10. Joey Logano goes all the way to the inside.
Whoa, Logano all the way to the inside. Back on the inside of Logano.
Tried to take it back. Here's Elliott to the bottom of the racetrack. Midway down the long straight away. Big slot across the road from Logano. And lost now. And Logano tries to advances to this backside. First catch him on damage as well.
Two car lengths behind Joey Logano, who tucks in the line. Car length behind Chase Elliott. And that battle continues to the front straightaway. Watching a very good battle. Back with him. You've got Chase Elliott, Joey Logano, Brad Keselowski. Casey involved in that. Working lap number 9 and racing back towards turn number 1.
Take to the number 5. That's with Kevin Harvick. Up to the sideline on Tampa. Jones goes back to the number 7. To the inside of Daniel Suarez. Side by side to the final turn. Johnson.
Outside of the top 10. Side by side onto the short suit. Jimmy Johnson and the inside of Daniel Suarez. Suarez will have to give his spot up. Johnson to go over the first foot.
That's the battle for the 3rd spot, and it has been won, at least for now, by Jimmy Johnson. He gets by. Kurt Busch trying also to make a move on Suarez. Suarez a little bit quicker coming off turn 4. He'll hold him off for now.
And it turns from 1 and off and gets back to the back. Inside of the right. It's a battle for 3rd.
Battle for that 3rd spot. Well behind Mark Truex Jr., who is unchallenged in 2nd. And Curry is in 3rd, but now less than a lane. Himself in that position. Ryan Blaney back 11 laps in. So we talked a lot about strategy. How soon might we see a car come to pit road in a strategy that could possibly take the sixth lane?
Well, potentially around lap number 50. Yep. Reason being, stage one here at Pocono is 50 laps in length. We've been told by Winston Kelly at the outset of just before the green flag, they can go somewhere in the neighborhood of 36 or so laps on a full tank of Sunoco fuel. Here's the factor that comes into play. Matter of fact, there's two of them. One of them is the fact that they qualified this morning, which means it was an impound race. So if you advance to the third and final round of qualifying, you burn more fuel than everybody else. That may throw a wrench into your potential strategy. Unfortunately, you're still on the track. Come to pit road rather a little sooner and allow everybody else to come out a little after you. The other caveat is early caution we just had. You can buy yourself an awful lot of fuel working around under the caution flag. The drivers will kill the engine and toast around, fire it, make sure they maintain pace car speed, and then toast some more and save a lot of fuel. But stage racing is going to go really fast.
And fuel mileage, Rusty Wallace, was one of your keys to winning here today at Pocono Raceway. We've seen it there so many times before.
Yeah, we really have. You know, you can alter that fuel mileage also then by the way you shift. I told you earlier that they're shifting like 4 times a lap here. They can slow that down to maybe 2 times a lap. They're a little bit more fuel mileage. But we did have a caution. We got some laps under caution. That's going to add into it. And just like Alex and the guys have been saying,
360 feet, 200 30 feet between Marchuk Jr. and Kyle Busch.
Tires sort of that way. So I'm going to see what's going to happen because if it was me, I might stop halfway in the 50 lap run right now. So I kept the best on my tires, not my performance.
Well, Alex Davis said around lap 15. Right now, we are working lap number 13. Kyle Busch, a lot of distance himself, Mark Jr., but Mike Bagley, there's a good battle from third on back.
Jamie McMurray, Ryan Blake, all lined up there, trying to get themselves angled into position to take those spots.
And behind them, Joey Logano continuing the backslide, passed by his made a lap to go in practice. Miles keeps taking him in the latter half of the top 10, and he's jeopardy of losing another spot now. This is okay.
I back that third place battle. That's been a close one. Let James McMurray drive away. Kevin Harvick and Denny Hamlin also in that package for turn 1.
Harvick has reeled that pair in. He's only about 3 car lengths.
Another 5 back to Hamlin. 7-4 back to the 6 car. They head down below home stretch.
Setting up for the tunnel turn. McMurray's rearview mirror starting to become very populated by the Ryan Blaney car. Blaney, 1 car length in the rear. That shed 4 pedals.
About 5 laps to go.
There's a move on Jamie McMurray.
Talk about third position. Following the battle from third on back that includes Jamie McMurray and Ryan Blaney, Kevin Harvick, and Denny Hamlin. All of that going on some 5 seconds behind place leader Kyle Busch. Talking about Ryan Blaney, he's on pit road. So is Brad Keselowski. Brad Keselowski, plan stop, lap 50. Go around to the right side of the Ford. Going to be at least right side tires. Around to the left side of the Ford. Center stop. Tap it off. So for Brad Keselowski, how about the Ryan Blaney stop, Winston?
The winner when we were here just about 6 weeks ago, on the wrong side of the car. It's going to be a 2-tire stop at pit stall number 6. He pulls away 2 right side tires, Sunoco fuel for Ryan Blaney.
So it begins the varying pitting strategies, probably from here on, start to see cars come in almost on every lap. Once it starts, everybody else tries to plan against what you're doing. I like to watch what's going on. I saw Ryan Blaney put 2 tires on or take some fuel, come in at lap 15. You don't have to come in at lap 15. And right now, they can make it to the end, but different strategies happen. As I'm speaking now, here comes Jimmy Johnson down in there, people.
Russ Wallace has the pit box right here off of turn number 3. They're going to go with right side tires, minor adjusted on that automobile. Now we're on the left side. Got 4 tires, Sunoco racing itself. Not all that happened with the handling of the race car, so they got an adjustment on that car. He is now down and away. Pit stop for Johnson scheduled here, lap number 16.
The strategy underway already at Pocono. We're only at lap 16.
Stabilize and protect your vehicle with Armor All Protectant. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better prices every day.
Progressive presents Mindfulness with Bo.
You are a mighty fortress of soul without power and fast forces. With accident forgiveness and total loss coverage, the two of you are invincible. Only reason of you.
Ryan Blaney and Brad Keselowski, the first two to start this pit stop sequence, which continues now on lap 18.
Kevin Harvick is on pit road, 4 tires in field for him. Same thing for Joe Logano. I saw was Casey Kane, who made an adjustment wedge on the left side of the car. Alex.
Here's Chase Elliott, the Napa know-how colors, blue and yellow on his Chevrolet SS. Right side work, he completes those tires. Quarter return wedge on the right corner will be the 4-tire change. Sunoco fuel going in the tank. Clean pit stop so far for this team. But he killed the engine. He stalled the motor. That's not what they needed. He's going to give up at least 2, maybe 3 seconds. Refiring the motor before the stop.
Stalled the motor. McMurray rolled past him. McMurray completed his pit service. Lap number 18. 4 tires Sunoco race 6. He was running in the 3rd spot and very happy with his automobile. A lap earlier, we had Clint Boyer getting pit service back on lap 17.
So we'll see who comes next. Kyle Busch staying on the racetrack as the race leader. Truex still second. Hamlin now. Eric Jones fourth. And obviously all of the changing because we have a number of drivers coming off the racetrack. So now Suarez is up fifth. So it's not a matter of if, but when on the road. Based on what everybody is doing and the plans being made by the crew chief, talking with his driver, talking with his spotter, trying to plan for the right time and how that will work out in the big picture. And it's so difficult to do, Rusty Wallace, because there's so many unknowns ahead of you in a race like this.
But Joe, I'm looking out the window right now, watching Kyle Busch, Jimmy Johnson. Kyle Busch just came by Johnson, only like 4 car lengths in front of him. Jimmy Johnson right now is all the way back in the 35th position. And by taking 4 cars, doing what he did, and maybe a little bit of a lengthy pit stop, he almost got by last by Kyle Busch. So what happens Johnson with 4 tires, if he can pull away, stretch it out a little bit before Kyle Busch makes his pit stop.
And Truex is on pit road. Winston Kelly.
Lap number 20, Drew already completed the right side work, wheel around to the left side of the car. On the stint for mattress, front of Thoreau's car, flat flag. Orange numerals, 4 tires, stop. Sunoco fuel for Martin Truex Jr. on lap number 20.
At lap 20, it is Kyle Busch leading Denny Hamlin, Eric Jones, Martin Truex after making the stop will drop back. So it'll be Kyle Larson and Daniel Suarez, the top 5. And here comes the race leader, Kyle Busch, rolling down pit lane. Lap number 21 is when Kyle comes in, and he's headed back to you, Winston Kelly.
And he's in pit stall number 1, not by virtue of today's pole, Cindy, but by virtue of last week's pole. 5th time this year, he has that option for pit stall number 1. Normally it pays off a lot on the caution flag pit stops. Here comes to a smooth stop, right side tires put on. He's going to Camry, the crew that will work now. The 4 tire stop, and we're going to 4 tires, and Sunoco fuel for both of them to Alex.
Kurt Busch is in high and moving. 4 plus tires. Sunoco fuel for Kurt Busch. Ryan Newman, well, that's going to be good. Step away. Boy, Kurt Busch fights off the 5-4 front turnout here. He's going to beat Ryan Newman's team and pull away by some 7 car lengths on the exit of the pit lane.
From Pocono Raceway, this is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR. Hi, this is Woody Kane.
If I don't your name, don't forget the sponsor.
Host of MRN Motorsports Monday, presented by Outback Steakhouse.
Come on, introduce your co-host. Tell them where to find us.
Log on to MRN.com and Facebook to join
Your guest,
Joy Meyer and I as we talk. What are you doing? I got it. Okay. As we talk the latest news, Okay. Join MRN Motorsports Monday, presented by Outback Steakhouse, every Monday at noon or anytime on demand at MRN.com.
When the smoke settles, the entertainment never stops.
It's supposed to be having fun.
On race weekends, your favorite NASCAR personality is an everyday superhero.
The Superman colors with Jimmy Johnson.
But when they leave the racetrack, they're just like everyone else.
So I've challenged myself more to stay balanced with my personal professional life.
Personality of NASCAR Nation. Ned Jarrett's World of Racing, weekdays on the Motor Racing Network.
Here comes Eric Jones on Dale Earnhardt Jr. To put him a lap down.
Back at Pocono, Pit Road, that turns the lead over to Eric Jones. He's one of 7 drivers who will still have to come to pit road. And if you're going for Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the final race, Pocono here for the Liberal thing, not going real well. He's rusted with speed on pit road. That's one of Rusty's fastest speeds in the race. Another one comes to the spotlight. On pit road, it's clear. So make the mistake on just part of the racetrack, and that's shutting it down for sure. So like you pointed out at that time when you started 17 cars and officially still having to come to pit road, Kyle Busch has cycled around and right now running in the 4th position. But again, a number of drivers still have to follow the pit road. Eric Jones right now is being shown as the race leader. How about that? Out front, running second.
The rookie, Daniel Suarez, then comes Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Matt
Kenseth is cycling around at up to 4th, but remember, he's got a bit of some points too, and the fact that he was running for speed and pit. So, sometimes it's acceptance, it's double runs, it's backups, nails, something going on pit road, and it makes things follow. Just about every last somebody doing on the racetrack coming to pit road, just about every 3 or 4 laps, a different name goes to the top. The winner knows. And it's not official to say names like they bring it and talk on the down.
Here at the top of the field. They're in the top 10 right now. But of course, this is a continual process, Rusty Wallace. There's not a lot of long green flag runs when things
are just all of that car. Something about that blocking strategy versus holding on. Well, that's exactly what we're seeing here with that case. I don't like that. Just like I said, the one thing I do like is what they're doing to the last 25 after the race, and he's the top for 28. Yeah, right side down, not on that 28. I'm going to put a wedge in, like a wedge adjustment on those lines.
Second Canada, still going in. He finished off.
He's slowed down as well. Cost himself several seconds. Outside this car, yet he's just on 3 cars just like Chase Elliott. It's going to cost him at least about 3 seconds, maybe 4. Thank you very much. Been a number of drivers that I have to run the road. Some of the cars now work back on the pin of the way back across the road. Right now, the Stenhouse Jr. is being shown as the race leader. Let's think about Daytona. Stenhouse, look at the leader at the front of the beach at the moment. Well, he's at the front of the pack, leading the way. May not be the back of the long race track. He's just on the front of the car. Right now, we pass it. Hopefully, it's not so easy. It's on the straightaway right now. I mean, to have his spot taken away. The race is carrying down an all time hill. Take it right now. Here's Ricky Stenhouse Jr., the man on the inside, off the penalty. That's off the penalty. Up to the away close to the line. Daniel Suarez, a couple of points behind Stenhouse. Up to the bottom of the racetrack. Like I said, Stenhouse 26 cars. You will still have to come to pit road this cycle. You will not do it this time. Touchdown engine in turn number 3. Up to the way back now. The first straightaway. And Daniel Suarez at Kenseth and Patrick and Austin Dillon along with Paul Menard.
those still yet to hit pit road, Dave Moody.
Yeah, they are still out there, Joe. Still walking their lap. Stenhouse has got about 10 pilots over Daniel Suarez and a lengthy gap back to the first section. All those times, all 3 of them are on the same
Straightaway with each other.
and of course, those drivers are with a many kind of maneuvers, but pit stops on the horizon. There's Stenhouse. The close in on side 10, off the front of the field, off the front seat, Suarez on the
About 7 furlongs behind the race leader. It's a pretty good race at the front of the field, but it will vanish
in the not too distant future because all of these drivers have to
Pit Road. We're working lap number 28. It's Stenhouse leading over Daniel Suarez. Matt Kenseth, Dennis Hopkins, and Austin Dillon. That's your top five. By the way, Kyle Busch
Already back up.
the seventh position.
Performance.
Largest drivers in the world. On and off the track. Whether you're pulling up to the top or leaving the finish.
Top off with Sunoco fuel. And press Sunoco to become official fuel of NASCAR. Sunoco.
You know you're in the market for a new car when, definitely when. Congratulations on its wins. Luckily, when it comes to auto loans, 80 Federal Credit Union offers competitive rates, a pre-approval check, and up to 100% financing. But you know you're ready for a better life. Federal is ready to help. Visit NavyFederal.org for more information. Open door enforcement for DOT, Evidence, and Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by NCUA. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. the leader in the Pocono Raceway, and Suarez, and
Austin Dillon currently top 5 at lap 29. Sunoco makes high-quality performance fuels for the greatest
drivers in the world and now on the off the track. Whether you're pulling up the top or experiencing the elements, race day, trust it on them. The official
fuel of NASCAR.
Joe Moore gave you the top 5 running second right now, and we'll do the race leader once these top 5 come back on the pit road. Kyle Busch, number 1, 2, 3, how long can those top 5s pay out? We'll find out when we come back. From Overton,
This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR. Take MRN on the go. The MRN app is available for download to your smartphone or tablet from the iTunes App Store, Google Play. Get the latest NASCAR news, schedules, standings, or stream races and MRN programming straight to your mobile device. Take MRN with you. Citywide to countryside, whatever you drive, wherever you are. Hercules Tires has the value, selection, and industry-leading warranty to get you there, no matter where it takes you. To learn more, visit HerculesTires.com. Hercules Tires, ride on our strength. Looking for all the latest statistics on NASCAR drivers, races, and tracks? Go to MRN.com's series pages to find driver averages, finishes best or worst at each track, and driver's average and comprehensive NASCAR driver stats.
Online at MRN.com.
We continue under the green flag, and we were talking about these top 5, making top 3 now because we have seen a couple of them come to pit road. Rusty Wallace, Stenhouse, Suarez, Matt Kenseth. How long can they stay out?
I think Ricky Stenhouse and Suarez, I think they're going to be hitting the run off